What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about this season's mini event or lack thereof, along with some more information and news we got about the upcoming Star Wars Galactic Battle Fortnite season. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below what you think of this news and, what you hope to see. So, there is no mini event between Seasons 2 and the Galactic Battle Star Wars season. For the past few seasons of Fortnite, most of them we've gotten some form of event or mini event, typically on the last Saturday of the season, but it seems like Season 2 will not be having a mini event at all. It was kind of assumed with the Diego portal at Magic Mosses that there would be like a mini event this season for whatever kind of happens there and kind of set in motion the coming of the Star Wars Galactic Battle season. And Cypher PK, who had previously said that the event would be happening today, April 26th, has now stated that he was given bad info and there will not actually be an event. And then also, Fortnite doesn't exactly advertise these events and let us know exactly when they're going to be taking place. But with what they leave in the files for leakers to find, it is always very well known, like a day or two in advance, when the event is going to be happening, what day it is, and what time. And there is nothing for this live event. So the Diego portal was just kind of a teaser and build up, not a build up to a live event, but just there for the sake of the quests and the end of the season. Also the Death Star has been getting closer and closer to the island, and if you look up in the sky, that circle of the Death Star has been getting larger. But that's basically it for the build-up of this upcoming season. There is no mini event for the end of Season 2. There will be a full-scale live event at the end of the Galactic Battle season. This has already been stated by Fortnite themselves. But for now, there is no mini event. That's disappointing for some. To me, it's not the biggest deal. A lot of the mini events, I think, are, it's something interesting, but they don't hit nearly the same as the actual live events were. And the community is usually just hard raging about how disappointed they are and how they feel misled and things of that nature. The mini events, while they're fine, I feel like people have expectations that are just unreasonable for them. That leads to people being disappointed. We also did recently get news about the upcoming Galactic Battle season. Earlier this week, Fortnite posted the map for Galactic Battle, and I actually made a video about that a few days ago. But one detail that was recently noticed is going to be that all the banks from Season 2 will be destroyed in the Galactic Battle season. People have zoomed in on this map and kind of compared what these areas with banks look like right now compared to what they look like on the Galactic Battle map. And you could see the banks are kind of expected to be in ruins. And this is something I talked about in my video I made about that map that Fortnite posted, is that like while a lot of these POIs will remain the same or like carry over to next season, there's usually minor changes and minor differences when it comes to like returning POIs like that. So the banks being destroyed likely means the vaults won't be there, or if the vaults are, they will be kind of like a shell of what they used to be, and there won't really be that much loot there. That's typically kind of how it goes with vault POIs that carry over from season to season. Fortnite also posted the season key art yesterday, which shows the upcoming Battle Pass skins for the Galactic Battle season. So based on this image here, we should be getting the Wookiee Team Leader and Jedi Eevee skins in the past. These are Fortnite Star Wars mashups. A lot of controversy about these. People kind of hate on them and just want entire Star Wars characters in the past. I kind of like the mashups, and I think this Jedi Eevee skin is probably my favorite. But we also will be getting General Grievous, Emperor Palpatine, and this man in the orange suit whose name I don't know. But as I already said, my favorite of that pass is 1000% the Jedi Eevee skin. And when it comes to Fortnite Battle Passes, I always look at it as more of like a value thing, more so than just like the best skins ever. Like the amount you pay for the pass and the amount of cosmetics you get from the pass is very high value. And if you're someone who's newer to the game or doesn't buy very many cosmetics, you get a lot of value for your dollar. But it's not typically the best skins, and it's typically not like 5 or 6 just like banger skins. They're kind of mid, but you get a little bit of everything from the pass. We also do know some skins that will be coming to the game because they were in like the trailer and other teasers Fortnite has already posted. So some skins that will be coming to the shop or are expected to be coming to the shop during this season because they aren't included in the Battle Pass are going to be the Darth Jar Jar skins, Mace Windu, Captain Phasma, the customizable Mandalorian skin that we saw in the trailer Fortnite posted, And then there likely will be, you know, previous Star Wars item shop skins returning throughout the course of the season. I would expect pretty much every, if not all, item shop Star Wars skins to come to the item shop during this upcoming season. That just makes the most sense. They come to the shop a lot anyways, but if we're going to have an entire Star Wars season, they might as well come back to the shop. There also is a Lego pass that is going to be releasing on May 2nd as well. So one of those skins I just talked about may end up being the Lego pass skin for the upcoming Lego season. So if you are a Fortnite crew subscriber, you can end up getting the Star Wars pass and the Lego pass for one monthly subscription, and that should give you probably one of those skins that is expected to be in the shop. Another major thing that has kind of been hinted at because this key art being posted is that people are expecting we're going to be getting lightsaber pickaxes. This is something people have wanted for years. I think pretty much ever since we got Star Wars and Fortnite, people have wanted lightsaber pickaxes. I know for certain that Chapter 3, Season 3, when we got Darth Vader as the Tier 100 skin, lots and lots and lots of people were disappointed that we didn't get his lightsaber as a pickaxe to go alongside him, and it was kind of a meme that they gave him some like spoon or whatever rather than his lightsaber pickaxe. And because of how many years it's been and how many Star Wars collabs there's been in Fortnite, the fact that we have gotten no lightsaber pickaxes had led most people, or I think a lot of people, just to assume it's not happening. Like I've thought that like if it was going to happen, it probably would have happened by now. But in the key art, the characters are holding lightsabers, and these are lightsabers that do not exist in the Star Wars universe. Like looking at the color of the beam and the hilt of it, I guess those are typically unique to the lightsaber itself. These are all unique new lightsabers. They're not featured in any Star Wars media in the past, and they're also not the previous lightsabers that we've had in Fortnite. There's something totally unique and totally different. So the expectation and the rumors are that we are going to be getting lightsaber pickaxes in this season's battle pass, and that they are going to be customizable in some way. And that's why we have several different hilts and several different, you know, lightsabers. As I kind of already said, I thought if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. But if they are going to have an entire Star Wars season, this is probably the time where it makes the most sense to do it. And if you guys remember back in Chapter 5, Season 4, they updated the battle passes so that battle passes from that season onward, those items can end up coming to the shop at a later date. So they didn't lock the lightsaber pickaxes behind old battle passes, or didn't include them in old battle passes. Had they done that, it would be exclusive and you would never be able to get it. But having these customizable lightsabers in the upcoming Galactic Battle Pass means that they can potentially come to the shop at a later date. So even if a Star Wars fan doesn't play Fortnite until like 2 or 3 years from now, there's potential that they can end up getting this and not just completely miss out on it because they didn't play the Galactic Battle season. So I think if it is going to come, this does make a lot of sense. It's an entire Star Wars season. There is the Epic and Disney partnership that, you know, got announced, I think, last year. Things have happened that make it make more sense. So I wouldn't be totally surprised if we do end up getting lightsaber pickaxes, even though I previously thought it would never happen. But still take this kind of leak and rumor with a grain of salt, because this is one of those things over the years where any sort of little bit of shred of evidence that would kind of suggest that, people have like taken and ran with it and often been disappointed. So maybe we'll get them, maybe we won't, but I'm thinking that we actually will. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below of all of this news, along with the lack of an event or a lack of mini event for the end of season 2. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.